You like Kristie? Oh yeah. Hello guys. Kristie hasn't got a mic, so you can see her face and hear my voice. Welcome to our first ever members only live stream. This is baby Austin. He was born on Friday. Thank you. I'm right the baby there. You are, yeah. He's all dressed and ready and waiting to go. So we're going to talk you through our first setup. First of all, before we start pausing, but I am eager to start the first setup only because Austin is ready to go. So the first one we have is a honey pot. Bit of a go-to for us in a honey pot. This is great for if you've got siblings because you can pause older children next to. But it's just a really lovely one. So we're going to see if we can get Austin on his front, like this, resting on his arms. At the moment, in this honey pot, we have weights. So we always weight our baskets. These are just old gym weights, but these are really good because they're flat, so they don't hinder the stuffing. I didn't need them anymore. Yeah, we don't gym in anymore. Okay, so they're in the bottom. We're always counter weighting. So because baby's going to be on their front, resting on the front of the basket, the weight is at the back. We also have one at the front just in case we end up having to swap poses, but always counterweight. Next, stuffers. So we're going to pop. It's going to be quite a lot in this one because it's such a deep. Yes. Don't go above that one for me because I'm going to put one on his in between hands and feet. With this one, I like to stuff higher in the back just so that baby feels the stuff is around their bum and they feel a little bit more secure. And I'm going to go with this one, and then I always use one stuffer in front of baby, so I pop the stuffer between their legs and their arms so they've kind of got something to lean their weight on. On the side of the basket, this is pipe insulation, so we buy this in big long tubes. It's got a bit of a split on the one side that we split all the way through so we can put it on the edge of our baskets and buckets and everything. We've cut them into loads of different sizes, so we've got plenty there to fit on the side of any of our props. Now, the reason that we are putting that on the side is because the side of most of our props is quite thin. So if baby is leaning on the side, it's not enough there to take weight. It also can be really uncomfortable. So that is a nice size there for baby to lean on. It's nice and safe, and they'll feel nice and secure. That's from Kochiko. Oh, we are so happy that Kochiko are back. We saw the post yesterday. Abigail sent it to me. She was like, "Oh my goodness, we've got these curly, furs in lots of different colours, but there's always room for more colours, isn't there?" Always. So, right, we ready. So when we're pausing, we're going to have baby's hands under chin. We're going to get legs crossed. I've always got the weight of baby's head and neck in my hands and never ever let them go. I'm going to pop the stuffer in between. So like I said, we've got something there for baby to rest on. Need to make sure that the stuffer is inside the basket. Do you need more stuffers underneath it? Is it too deep? Yeah. I'm going to escapee bonnet as well. I think I'm going to have to lift him out because I don't know if you're going to get, unless you want to do, because there's not an awful lot of room under there, not one of these, the flannel ones instead. So we've got two different types of stuffers that we use. Those ones that are bigger and thicker and fuller, which are great for stuffing bigger props or using on the beanbag. And then we've got these little flannels. Yeah, they are. And we roll them up, and these are great because you can get them in the smaller places. And they're, I think I might need a smaller one again. Yeah, not going to get it in. Have we got to...
Can you wheel that towards me, please? We put this on wheels so that we could have it by the side of us at all times, and then we don't wheel it off over to the... That's even bigger, I think.
Yeah, it's the other one. It's easier to get in than that one. Right. Okay, so if I lift bum, can you push that in a little bit further for me?
I think it needs that. There you go.
Okay, fabulous. Right, now, that was graceful. So now we're going to do some posing. We need to get baby's head and hands in the correct position. There we go. Well done, buddy. I'm never going to take, I'm not going to take hands off until we are ready to...
I thought you were Rickrolling people then.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to give you
No, I'm not going to take hands off until we're ready to take the image. And then I need that one a second. And then I'm only going to be literally just off. I'm going to sit here for the entire session. Abigail loves editing my knees out of images, but... Now, this stretch wrap is what I'm going to use to cover over any white that you can see from the stuffers. It's always good to have plenty of layers in the same tones that you're going to be using on hand. I don't love this bonnet, if I'm honest.
I don't either.
Can you untie it from that side? It's doing funny shapes in it. There we are, kiddo. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that.
No, sign for a second.
Shh. So all I'm doing is making sure our hands are right underneath baby's chin, so we can get head forward. Shh. Austin is very strong. He keeps wanting to lift his head on his own, but he's too little to be doing that.
You can see all this.
Yeah, let me get him right and then I can just lift him up. Shh. Just going to keep moving. Shh. Hey, buddy, I know. Shh. It's okay.
Well, he's uncomfortable. I'm going to pull it.
It's okay. Go on.
Oh. That was a bit of a sticky noise.
There we are. Shh. Well done, buddy. Ah.
Who's that?
So all I'm doing is holding baby in the position I want him to be in. He's going to want to struggle against you, but if you just hold him gently in that position, eventually they'll go off to sleep. And usually they think it's their own idea, and they stay in that position.
Should something before this live stream, should I?
Yeah, probably for the best, wouldn't it? Okay, so we're going to take some shots as we are now. We're going to have a little look in the back of the camera and see if we need to move anything, if anything needs to change. Do you want to come round here? Can we go around? Okay.
Hand off.
Yeah, just waiting for you to be ready.
You can flip the camera on, you know, I don't know.
Ready? So I'm not moving from baby's side. I'm ready if there's any startling movements. If baby lifts their head, I'm ready to put my hands back on. Do we need to move anything?
No.
Okay. So we'll just get in all of the angles she is looking for at this stage. And then we'll reassess. Usually, if baby's in a really nice position, that could use a couple of tweaks. We get everything that we need to at this point. Oh, adorable. Before moving on, because sometimes, sometimes when you make the tweaks, baby wakes up. And doesn't want to go back into position. So at least you've got the ones that you took originally. So just want to move fingers. We haven't got that was so claw-like.
I don't think there's enough
Underneath. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Stuff it under. It's not happening, is it?
No, it's not. Can you bring chin up slightly so
Yeah.
you go less forward?
Is that enough?
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a bit of movement. Hands back on. Okay, so we've done that one?
Yeah.
Marvellous. So the next pose that we are doing, ready? Oh, we're bringing all the stuff in with us. Want you to keep hold of that, do we? So the next prop that we're using is the bed. So we're going to get the bed in a second. I've got videos of us using this bed that we've done before. This is a really, really popular prop that we use. And we're going to be using some of the bits and pieces that we've used from this setup for the bed. So let's take all the stuffers out here so we can get down to the weights. Can somebody pass me the bed, please? Can you pass me the bed, please? So I'm just going to move the Hessian around so that, thank you. Thank you. Sit straight the way underneath. This Hessian is from, where's the Hessian from? Molly and Agnes. We've got this in a couple of colours. It's a beautiful, great big Hessian, so it's lovely. You can really drag it back in and create all of the lovely texture underneath. Oh no.
I think you might have been not working for members because there's people in there waiting that have been waiting all the time.
Oh no.
But like when they watch our replay, they need to watch it back for the
Okay.
video.
Okay, so Abigail just told me now that something has happened where it hasn't gone live for you guys. So you are going to be able to watch it back on replay, but for some reason it's not letting you watch it live. Don't know what's happened. They're trying to sort bits out behind the scenes now. But we're going to carry on going because you're still going to be able to see how we do everything live, just to watch it back on replay. So, stuffers, I'm going to pop these two here. We're going to have baby bum this end, head up here, and then we will be putting another one to secure baby, but we tend to put that one in when baby's down so we can kind of know exactly where to pop the stuffer. Now, we're going to go in with a curly fur to cover the stuffers. It is that way, yeah, no, the other way. And then we can do like this. Fabulous. Now this is a bit of a trial and error in terms of stuffers, because until baby's weight is on there, you don't know exactly how high their head and their bum's going to be. We know that's where we want the stuffers. Usually that is enough. Sometimes though, the weight of baby does drop the stuffers a little bit and we might need to add some extra in. Like I said, we'll put the one at the back. But if we get baby into position first, I can't remember now, are we doing like this or are we doing like this?
I can't remember that.
Let's do like this. So it's different from when we're on the beanbag. So I always try and pause baby before we pop them. Before we pop them down on the prop, only because the startle reflex is really, really good at this age. So if I can get them in the position first before I lower them onto bed, usually we're a little bit more successful in keeping them in the position that we need them to be in. Same with the legs. We tend to have one leg. Oh, we don't want that on there, do we? Okay. It's all right, Bridgie. It's okay. Oh, it's a big old yawn. Okay. There we go. There we are. Well done, Betty. So I want the legs crossed in this way so that we can have one leg dangling off the edge of the bed. We're going to need another stuff up this side, please.
Which side?
This one. Oh, such big yawns.
It's hard to make it all. Can you lift those weight a second because there's no fur underneath his head?
Yeah, under feet as well, please.
Stuff under feet or fur?
No fur. Don't worry about it looking like it's too much hanging off the front. Bring it all forward. It's easier to stuff it back underneath and pull it forward. There we are.
We should have picked a big out curly.
Yeah, we should have. It's my favourite colour one though. Here we go. Okay, can we pop a stuffer behind, please?
Yeah. I think this one's too big. Yeah, it's too big.
Okay. There is oh, lovely. And we have got the petrol blue jersey wrap, yeah. Okay. Can you sit here for me and tell me how we're looking, please, in case we need to make any adjustments?
I think we're okay.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
I mean,
Can't really tell you how to.
he's got a very good grip on my finger at the minute. Oh, I liked that finger, didn't you? Sorry, buddy. Yeah.
Put hands on the end, tap while you tuck in, because I can't tuck.
No, just give me. Yeah, don't touch. Abigail's hands are absolutely freezing cold all of the time, so she doesn't touch babies.
I do if I need to.
Yeah, for safety reasons. But if we can help it, Abigail doesn't go near the babies. She holds the camera. That's as far in as we get in that nappy right now. We try to get the nappy in as close as far. Try to get the nappy in as far as we can. But sometimes it does have to be a Photoshop job. Because nappies are really bulky and a pain in the butt in the kiddo.
It's funny, isn't it? I have to move it like down so you can
When I open,
I need to move this slightly. Should put it the other end.
what do we need?
I'm looking for it.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to keep hands on baby while all of this is going on because any sudden movement could start with baby. So while Abigail's positioning the light where we want it. It's quite loud being on a rail. Is that right?
You would have been quite terrified to use the things to break
The break.
The good thing about continuous light is that I could move all that around and see exactly what it's going to look like without having to do test shots.
So if you didn't hear what Abigail just said, she said the good thing about using continuous light, which is what we swapped over to fairly recently, there's some videos for you to go back and have a look at if you want to see what we did there, is that when you're moving your light, you can see exactly what your image is going to look like. There's no guesswork using the modelling lamp. It's a cute. They are cute noises. Can you photograph there for a second for me before I take hands off, just so we can have a little look if I need to move anything. Adorable. I feel like head needs to come up a bit, but I think if I... Is that done it?
I wouldn't be trying.
Oh. Shh.
No, it needs to come up. This chin needs to come up a little bit.
Like stuffer or just lift head?
No, just
Yeah.
every time you lift this one, it tucks it in further.
He does, yeah. Very stubborn. Here we go. Look at these cheeks. Right, can we do this for a second? Oh, sorry, Betty, we're okay. We're okay. There we are. So I don't feel like we're going to have chin up any further than that a second. I am. So again, yeah. Like the last prop, I'm not going far enough away that I can't get hands on if needed. So I'm going to take some shots like this and then reassess, look at the back of camera to see if there's anything that we need to adjust.
Can you come towards me like we are rapids? Can you just sit there for just a second?
Yeah.
That's enough.
Abigail gets rather annoyed when she can see my bright green knee pads in the background of the images. Oh, is it? White socks today, not green knee pads. And as much as it's an annoyance for Abigail to have to edit them out of the background, it's better to be safe.
There you go.
Marvellous. Right, let's have a little look, see what I can make changes to.
I think we nailed it. I'm not gonna lie.
Adorable. I do want to do a little bit more head up higher. So can I... Oh, gorgeous. Can I have another stuffer underneath head, please?
Yes. How big do you need the stuffer?
I want him to come up quite a bit because I want it to be like... Yes, lovely.
D?
Yeah. Kind of want it like that, you know?
Yeah. Ow.
I know we don't finish sentences, guys. I'm really sorry, but we've been doing this for a long time and she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Language. It needs to come all the way up now.
Yeah. I think...
Usually listening to us.
I know. I think they've slid, they have.
Yeah.
Can we put another one in, maybe?
No. I know, sorry, buddy.
Oh, I know. So the good thing about getting all of those shots, first of all, is if baby's too fussy and we can't go back to it once we've made adjustments, we've still got the image, but we always try, if we can, to adjust it a little bit. There's always nice to be able to make adjustments. Now I slipped on the bed. There we are. To make adjustments when panning the camera.
I just reminded.
I know. We've slipped all the way now. Hang on. I'm going to take them off because the entire thing have moved. I know, buddy, I know. I know. We need to restuff, we do. We're going to restuff it. It's going to look beautiful. Look at these big yawns. Oh, it's hard work being a model, innit? Oh, buddy. Okay. I really wish we'd use a bigger curly fur because we've used all of the stuffers, but it's all good. We're going to make it work, kiddo. That's what we do in there. We make it work. Ready? Let's try again. Can you do me a favour? Can you grab dummy over there, please, and pop it in? I think we need to do a little bit of resettling for a minute. That's it. Well done, buddy. Reset for a second. We're going to see if we can get this prop done, and then baby's going to go back over to parents for a top up while we get the bean bag ready to go. Oh. How do we always end up having technical difficulties when we're doing these bits and pieces? We will get there eventually. There we are. It's better than it, kiddo. I can't hear you. Abigail said we bought the trolleys so we could have the camera and the stuffers and everything all to hand. Then she just left your camera in the middle of the floor. You do that quite regularly. Yeah. Right down, kiddo. Let's go again. I might need you to be holding stuffers while I pop them down. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good, kiddo.
If you want to watch in live, guys.
Do you want to take the mic?
Just
Take the mic. So they can hear you.
if you are watching live, guys, can you drop us a message in the comments to let us know? Because we have no idea what we, because it's members only, is it, you got to do it a different way, and it's all gone to pot. So let us know if you can actually see the live, whether you've been watching from the beginning or whether you came in halfway through, because we haven't got a clue what's happening. I feel like I need to subscribe to our own channel.
Do you know what?
So that we can.
When we finish this, I'm going to go straight in and I'm going to subscribe myself so that as soon as we finished, I'm going to go straight in and subscribe myself so that I can be watching on my phone and we can have a little look to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I feel like we're outsiders right now.
I know. I can't, because this is members only. Every time I go onto a different account to look at it, it's like, you're not a member. I'm like, oh, it's my channel. Anyway, we learn.
We do. Oh, so we can see this fabulous.
We'll after we've done this shot, guys, we will come over and answer some questions. So let us know in the comments some questions. We've got somebody behind the screen today, keeping an eye on everything, so we can't read in straight away.
A bit of curly fur around the toe. That's not comfortable, kid, is there?
So we're going to give this prop one more go, and then we're going to do a little top up. We've moved all the stuffers to make him a little bit higher.
Can you put hand on dummy with it for me, please? Thank you. I need a couple of extra pairs of hands, I think.
I know I'm freezing, buddy. I know. There we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
I will answer him in a second now, Nick. Thank you. Let's just do this a second, and then we will, unless it's relevant to like literally something straight away. Okay, fabulous. We'll do this shot, and then we'll come and answer some questions.
Beautiful.
We need to move him back a little bit.
Okay.
There you go. I feel like I'm heavy breathing in this camera because I'm like at a really awkward angle. In the camera, in the mic.
Okay, guys. So I'm literally just holding baby in this position until they're completely settled, and you can tell when they've settled because they just kind of all go a little bit, all go a little bit loose, and everything just kind of
Relaxes into position.
It does. So I'm waiting for that to happen before I leave go.
Definitely not using this curly fur on this bed ever again.
I know. I didn't realise how much of a partial piece it was. It's not like a full.
It's beautiful, but it is not the right shape for a bed.
I love this colour though. And we've got a bit of nappy sticking out again.
As much as I am an advocate for getting it right in camera, I feel like that's never going to be right in camera.
Okay,
His head have slid forward again.
Yeah. Can you take a photo of this a second for me, just so I can have a look back at camera what it looks like? Oh, lovely.
That's cute.
I need to get this leg right, I do. Can you put your hand here and on dummy for me, please? Okay, lovely.
Me too, so I fix that for you. You keep
I know. I got to get him right though. Those legs were not in the right position, but now they are. Oh, his head moved.
You've tucked his chin in slightly as well.
Okay, let's have a little look at this one then.
Well done.
Uh-oh.
No, well done. Uh-oh.
So your freeze cold fingers, that's what that is. That's right, buddy. That's okay. There we go. Well done. Well done. Okay, I want to bring his face forward a little bit. Like you need gloves. Swear to God. There we are. Right. Okay. I think we go like this for a second. Ready? Oh, better move out to the right now. Ready? Again, I'm trying to get it as far out of the image as I can, but still close enough to be able to get hands on if baby moves.
There you go.
We got it? Beautiful. Well done, buddy. Okay. Yes. So we are going to do a little pause in the actual session while baby has a little top up. Oh, I know, but you've done so well so far. You have. So I'm going to take Austin back over to his parents a second to give him a little bit of a top up before we move on, because the next setup we're going to do is on a beanbag, and we're going to strip him down to nappy, and we need him to be nice and milk drunk for that one. So bear with me a second while I just take him off camera to do that top up, and then I will be back with you, and me and Abigail will be answering the questions that you've sent over. So give me 1 second. I think Abigail's on her way back here now. Abigail, do you want to take the mic off me? Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to do some questions and answers. If we flip the camera around, so I can see. Oh, hello. Hi. Wait, is Kristie coming over to do questions? Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Bring it over the pad so you can see the comments.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. This is all very trial and error. Okay. Oh, Sarah is in the chat. Hi, Sarah. Oh, I'm so glad that you got to see us live. Right. How long are your sessions? Right. Usually we schedule them for 2 hours. The majority of that is feeding and comforting. As you can see, like, it's not a lot of shooting. Once we've got them comforted in the right position, it's click, 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 done, right, on to the next one. So sessions are 2 hours, but the majority of that is feeding, comforting, getting the setups right before we start pausing, and then perfecting the pause, etc., etc. I don't know if I'm rambling about that. I don't know if I've explained to that. I don't know if that explains it. So yeah.
What was the question?
How long sessions?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm saying that the majority of it is pausing and getting the props set up perfectly and everything. Like the shortest amount of that is actually photographing. But yeah, 2 hours. You have so much patience. Have you given up by now? I just worry if I spend too long, I won't get everything done. I know we used to be the same, but you've got to kind of just slow it down and just let the baby kind of guide the session. Sometimes you do get a crier or something, like sometimes you have babies in and you just know that they've got like allergies or like issues and things like that.
So
And
some babies have been unwell.
it is
and
difficult.
Not wanting to play ball. So what we tend to do is have backup props.
Yeah.
So we have our props that we really want to get photographed. Our parents come in and they.
This looks lovely.
Our parents come in and choose the props with us. We do a pre-session consultation. They choose their favourite props. If there's a specific prop that they want and they absolutely adamant that's the prop they want, we will spend all of the time doing that prop because that is what they want. But majority of the parents we have coming in will say, do you know what, I really like this and I like this and I like this. And then we've got a couple of backups. So if baby's not feeling it being on their front, then we do, line them on their back in a prop and shoot down. If they don't like being in an outfit, we get them wrapped. A wrap is always a go-to with a fussy baby, isn't it? Because if they're not feeling it, you get them wrapped. They have the feeling like they're back in the womb. Yeah, back in the womb, and it tends to settle them. But if you've got the room a nice warm temperature, if you are not comfortable being in just a t-shirt, then that baby's not going to be comfortable. So make sure your room is nice and warm because they feel the cold. Make sure that when you're handling them, like when you get them to go to sleep, get them in the position that you want to lie them down in, because they start reflex is so good at this age. If you get them to sleep on their back and then you flip them over onto their front, they're going to startle. So it's just doing these little things. I mean, we've been doing it for a long time, haven't we? And we've learnt the wrong ways of doing things. Not unsafe, because we've always made sure we've done everything safely.
We've learned everything the hard way. Like, if we had done that session, that would have done better. So then next session we implement that, and then if we had done that session, then that would have been better. So it's all trial and error, just like implementing little bits every time. It just gets a little bit easier, and you get your workflow. So like we know beforehand we're going to go from this prop to this beanbag, from this, and we know our workflow. And then plan B, if baby doesn't like that position, then we've got this pose instead, or we've got this prop instead. And we've always got a plan B for every setup. We always over plan. So we always got way more than we expect to get through. And then
100%.
we know that we've always, like, there's no pressure of, oh my God, if I can't get this one, like, the parents are not going to get photos. Beforehand, you tell them, we've got way more than we expect to get through. If we can get through it, great. If we can't, then we'll just do what we can. And we're led by baby because we don't want baby to be uncomfortable at any point.
So what we tend to do is have extra beanbags, beanbag fabrics, or extra, setups ready for beanbag if you're only using one colour beanbag fabric, extra wraps or layers, whatever, to, if baby's prefers to be on the beanbag, then you can get variety just being on beanbag. Then we also have extra props. So if baby would prefer to feel more secure, wrapped up in a prop, then we'll have extra props there. So there's always backups, isn't it?
Yeah.
And making sure it's a stress-free environment, because if you are feeling tense, that baby feeds off the tension in the room. So if the baby can feel, you're like, oh my God, I need to get this, they're not going to play ball. So you just got to kind of go with the flow, haven't you? Babe, do you know what, babe's not feeling it, let's move on to the next one, it's fine. Or if you think, you know what, baby will get in this position, we just got to wait a little bit longer for him to go off. Just have the patience. Make sure you've got knee pads like I have, so that you can sit in a position for longer.
Luminous knee pads. Also, with the thing of not getting what the parents want, beforehand we have a pre-session consultation where we go through everything and explain the process. So if baby's not feeling it, we will not put baby under any stress. So parents know coming in, like, it's not definite you will have that prop, because we're not going to put your baby in harm's way just for a photo. It's not worth it. So
some of the props, baby's got
just
to be
educating your clients.
Yeah, baby's got to be flat out sleeping, and we let them know beforehand if baby's not feeling it on the day and they're not flat out sleeping, this prop isn't going to happen, but instead we're going to do this. So we're still going to use those beautiful colours, or that little outfit you really like, but we'll put it in this position, or we'll just mix it up a bit in there. So, but to be fair, majority of our clients, they're not kind of, there's one or two that've got their heart set on something.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's just kind of the colour and the feel of the images, and they like what we kind of do.
They kind of give us free rein, don't they?
Yeah, and people they'll come to you for your style. They've seen all the different newborn photographers out there. They've seen your style. They really like it, and that's why they've come to you. So it's usually, as long as it's kind of in fitting with the rest of your style, you can make those tweaks, can't you?
Yeah. How many images do you include? Like, how many on a beanbag and how many props, etc., please? It's not set.
We don't take a set amount of anything. No.
Again, because we can't. What's the word I'm looking for?
Guarantee
that baby is going to want to be on, like, in a prop or whatever. So
I feel like we need to do a live Q&A on kind of how we structure, how we sell things, and like how we structure that side of things, because that is a massive chunk of us going through being shoot and burn, and then IPS, and then everything that goes along with it.
We've never been shoot and burn, but
but we've done kind of the
low end market,
the shoot and burn style of we've always done IPS, but we
were the mugs who were doing shoot and burn pricing for IPS.
Yeah, we were. But we've done it all of them way, and we've learned kind of the hard way what kind of works and what doesn't. So I feel like that needs to be answered more in depth in a proper Q&A on there. But we will never guarantee a set amount of images in a gallery. Your gallery is what baby wants to do on the day. Usually though, when they've had family ones, maybe sibling ones, and then a couple of the different prop setups, like roughly about 60 to 80.
Yeah, I was going about 60 to 80.
60 to 80 in a gallery. So clients won't walk away with 60 to 80. That's what they'll have in their gallery ready for them to view, and then they choose their favourites from there. But yeah, it's hard to say a set amount, isn't it? Because every single session is different. But usually 2 hours is more than enough for us to get family posing, sibling posing, and baby on their own in a couple of setups.
Yeah, it's just kind of honing in on getting your workflow right and getting it in your head what you need to do, and then kind of taking the pressure off yourself.
Yeah. And
because I've been there where, like, I've been on my own and you've gone, oh my God, I need to get this one done. And you're so stressed about it. Baby feeds off that. And then they get stressed. And then you're just like, nobody's enjoying themselves. And it's just chaos.
I wasn't there for that.
No.
I'm glad. That sounds really stressful. Any other questions?
I don't think so at the moment.
Okay.
I mean, there is other questions, but we've kind of like covered them in
Okay.
the other answers.
So,
Sarah also said, I wish I had someone to work with. I'm not busy enough really to employ someone. I need all the money from the sessions for myself at the moment.
okay. So do you know what? Get parents involved. They love getting involved. So if you need a spotter, get parents over. Be mindful if mother has had a section because they not to be lifting, they're not to be bending over. So be mindful of that. But
Yeah, if we ever needed anybody, we usually got dad in anyway.
yeah,
One, because of C-sections, but also baby smells milk when mum comes over
Yeah.
and then they wake back up.
They
so
do, yeah.
Usually use a dad.
Yeah, keep mother far away. Let them sit and relax and chill because they don't get an awful lot of that in those early months. So yeah, get dad over, get dad to sit next to you and just have a hand there. Explain exactly what you're doing and getting involved. They enjoy it.
What is the next setup?
We
Beanbags.
are going on to beanbag now. So baby's still feeding. So we're going to leave baby get as much milk as he wants because we need a nice milk drunk. And the next one, baby is just going to be a nappy. So we don't tend
I'm
to
going
do...
to let you talk about that a second while I'm setting it.
Set up, okay. So we don't tend to do full naked baby. We do if requested, but we managed to get everything that we need to with nappy still on. So we just use like wraps and bits and pieces to cover nappy. If we need to get nappy off, we will position baby so that the nappy is kind of there until the very last minute and whip it out at the last second, just to avoid any unnecessary messes and accidents. We've had them. We've all been weed on, and we've had punamis. We had a dad once walking around with a baby who was weeing, and he was just walking around with a baby, and the wee was going everywhere because he didn't know what to do with the baby. So we've been there. We don't tend to do the naked ones unless requested, and they tend to be the very last thing that we do. So this one, baby is going to be in just nappy. We're going to pause on a beanbag, and we have a stretch jersey wrap that we are going to use to cover nappy, and it's in the exact same colour as the beanbag. We also have a really beautiful knitted bonnet that is almost identical to the colour of the beanbag fabric that we're going to pop on baby as well. What pose? No, go on.
I was going to say, I can't remember if I've talked through what we're using as lighting and everything.
Okay, you're going to talk to that because I'm not going to talk through lighting. But have we decided what pose we're going to do on this one? I can't remember what we're doing with this one.
When you're doing this, because that's why we didn't do that on...
Okay, yeah, on the front. So like piled up like this.
Straight on?
Straight on. Okay, so the pose we're going to do is... I don't know why I'm not attached. Hang on. Sorry. So we're going to do this pose, or maybe more like this. So we're stuffing the front of the beanbag up higher with the stuffers, so the baby's got something to rest their chin on, and then bum is going to be down lower, so you're not going to see an awful lot of nappy anyway, and then we're just going to use our stretch wrap then behind just to cover bum. Abigail's just popping the stuffers in, and now that she's done that, she's going to come back over and explain our lighting. So that is not my forte.
No, I feel like it's my forte either, if I'm honest. But people keep asking me questions, but they seem to like my answers. So I never take the nappy off unless parents hands around. Oh, yeah, we don't. If I can help not taking a nappy off, it won't come off. So lighting. We use a Godox SL303, which is a continuous light. We've only changed to continuous light in the last, I'd say, like 6 to 8 months. And I absolutely love it. I don't think I'd ever go back to strobes for like in studio. It's just been great because you can move the light around and see exactly how the image is going to look with the newborn, without having to fuss around with like modelling lamps and everything else. And it just creates a much more stress-free environment. So I absolutely love it. We've got an SMDV Flip 44 Pro softbox, octobox on there, which I say this in nearly every video, we love, but you can't get in this country right now, in the UK. So we are working.
They are trying to work on it though, aren't they?
Yeah. They're really, really cool soft boxes because they're
easy.
completely flat to store and come in a little bag and everything, and then they just flip up in seconds.
I was looking to see if we had our other one in
No, I
here
put
in
them all
the bag.
away. You're proud of me.
No way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
They're great soft boxes, but at the moment you can't get them in the UK. So we will keep you updated on that. And then, so using That's all the lighting. And I'm using a Canon R5 with a 35mm lens. It's the only lens I ever use for newborns now.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Creates the nice dreamy feeling like that I love. And yeah, it's been really good. That was a really technical review of all of the equipment. I hate techie reviews. Like, if you watch our channel, you'll know I hate techie reviews.
We don't
So that's
talk
the equipment. That's the equipment I use. I like it. It's great. It does the job. That's my review.
We get the end result that we're looking for. So they're the things we use to get it.
Yeah. Somebody also asked us about our this it wasn't on this stream, but on a different stream the other day or video, what our beanbag setup was. And I was really embarrassed to have to tell them. I gave them a link to the beanbag. I was like, this is the link. We've had this beanbag 11 years, is it? Yeah. Something like that.
We keep topping up the beans in it, so when it goes a bit flat, we just
But it's like
top up the
it's like
beans.
new.
It is, yeah.
But the
To
frame.
be fair, like that's had a lot of
It has,
use, and it is like new.
But the frame, I was like, my dad made it out of like pipes, plastic piping from a DIY shop.
Yeah.
Again, 11 years ago. It's lasted really well. I feel like I should patent that design.
I know. But it was good because you could tell him.
I told him exactly
needed.
what I wanted. I mean, I
Yeah.
probably would change the design now because at the time
It worked.
it does still work, but I would change bits of it out. But no, it's just it needs a pipe going across. It does, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, along the back.
But
That's
yeah,
the only thing we do.
our dad made it out of pipe, but it does the job. Again,
Do you know what, though?
don't broke what's not fixed. No, don't fix what's not broke.
Don't broke what's not fixed.
Like Willy Wonka. Says it all backwards, doesn't he?
I forgot what I was going to say now because you just put me off your back to front words. You would, you like? Go on.
Right. I was maybe looking. Are we still feeding?
Yeah, still feeding. We got time. Feel free to come back to me.
We could be here forever.
We could be. Yeah, it's completely gone. What were we talking about?
The beanbag frame.
Did you want to show them the frame?
We're going to turn the camera around in a second when we're ready to get baby in. So we're not going to turn on and show you just yet. We're going to reposition the camera when baby's ready to go. He's still just feeding a second. So, yeah.
Are there any other questions? Sarah saying I made my first beanbag frame with plumbing pipe too. But then you did get a new one.
No, do you know what it is though? It's because we know how to
yeah, like
set that
I
up.
hate change.
Like you've got to relearn it of new. I mean, we do that. We do, absolutely. But we know this and we know where to pin a beanbag fabric on that frame to get what we need.
And it
So
works.
so and we just
we're not fixing it.
we never got around to it. That's what I was going to say. Rope in friends and family. If you have somebody talented in your family, my other half is quite a good carpenter and he enjoys doing a bit of carpentry. So he's made us some fabulous bits, hasn't he? For like sets for maternity clients.
And first birthday sessions and all sorts.
Yeah, like he's made us some fabulous bits. Our mother is a very good seamstress, is that the word when you use a sewing machine? She's very good on the sewing machine. And also a knitter. She's knitted loads of rompers for us. We get her a little pattern, we're like, this is what we want. We get her the wool, so we know we've got the right wool, the right colour. And she will knit us things in fabulous different wools. And they always turn out beautiful, don't they?
Sarah she's upgraded to a table because her back was in bits. Now, how'd you find it? Because we need a table.
Now, we've been talking about this because we are...
Also, backs are in bits.
We are,
And
yeah.
I want a little wheelie stool, if I'm honest.
We literally talked about this morning when that it's just time to upgrade to a table. So let us know what table it was and whether whether that's the one to go to.
Because we are in the market for a table.
Any more?
Not at the moment. We are in a bit of a lag though.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to wait for it
Technology is
to
not the one, guys. I
catch
don't know
up.
what we're doing.
I tell you what, should we set up a camera over here?
Love
Go on.
it. I got the baby fox. Now that's the one we were looking at.
That is the one we
Baby
were looking
fox.
at.
But honestly, no different to a camping table apart from having the backdrop bit. Okay. See, now I might buy a camping table and just get that to make that one over because I am can't take the valleys out the girl.
She can do anything a bit cheaper. Now, one thing you do not skimp on is safety. So if something needs to be done safely, you don't scrimp on that.
Yeah, I'll probably buy a baby fox.
What I was going to say.
What colour did you get?
I really like the purple.
Oh no, see, I like the green. This is the issue.
should we set the camera up over here so we can talk through where we've put
Yes.
I
I don't know how
stuffers
we're
and
going to do
everything.
that. Oh, do you mean by the light?
So the other side of the light facing this
It's not going
way.
to reach.
Oh, okay.
We're all plugged in, guys. We're like wires everywhere. It's absolutely ridiculous in
I
here.
thought you meant that wire over there, but it's not. It's this wire here.
Mm.
Okay, let's think about this. If we move the chair there, will it be enough to get around that side?
Maybe. What's that? Move the chair.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Right, whoa.
Be careful.
Is that enough? Okay.
Wait a minute, there's one over the leg of the. I don't even know why you can see that right now, guys. Should have put a little video on, shouldn't I?
Well, there we are. That'll be all right now, isn't it? Beautiful. So we might have a little bit of Nick in the background.
See our internet cable. That's right there, but never mind.
We're all good. Okay, fabulous. So we've got stretch, jersey, wrap, same colour as the beanbag fabric. We've got this beautiful little knitted, that's crocheted actually, isn't it?
I don't know. It's a little different.
Crocheted bonnet. This was in a set of blue bits, and I can't remember what we had it off. It was in the newborn portrait show. What was that one called?
We're gonna have to go back there, so we don't have to stay there.
Yeah, that's fine.
If we remember where we got this from, I will let you know. We'll pop it in the comments or something later on. But this is almost identical to the beanbag fabric that we're using. How are we looking, guys? Still go. That's fine. You carry on going until he absolutely will not take any more. What was that, sorry?
Pink table.
Oh, pink. See, now, to be fair, pink's probably going to be, as much as it wouldn't be what we chose, it was probably a better option because it's a nice light colour and pink doesn't show through fabrics. So do you know, like when you've got like a white, if you have a pink underneath, it won't show through. Like a white beanbag.
Oh, that's not for me. That's not.
I know it's not for you, but like needs must, isn't it? Okay. So Austin is still feeding at the minute. I think we're coming to the end of the feed now, but we're going to make sure that he's nice and milk drunk. Still a nice opportunity for
donut.
Yeah.
Here you go. No, Sky.
Oh, okay. So she can get the stuffers up now so you can see what we've put in there while we're waiting.
We've got the donut stuff up.
Donut. Give them a look. We'll stick them on top so we can see what we're doing. Check that out. So we've got donut stuffer. We either go, yeah, no, I was going to say, it depended on baby size. It tends to be if they're older newborns and a little bit more chunky, we'll go this way. This way for this baby. Then the beans.
Stuff in the world. I actually despise it, but we haven't got around to buying anyone, so needs must.
Forget what we're doing in a minute.
Yeah.
So really high in the front, because we need baby's chin nice and high. So this is what it looks like underneath the beanbag fabric. I know we can put it back under now. And then the wrap is going to be behind. You're not going to see an awful lot of that, like I said, because baby's head is going to be up here. Yeah, does it need to come forward a little bit?
Yeah, that's what I meant by that.
Fabulous. I'm going to leave that off until baby's there. So again, we're going to get baby nice and sleepy on the front. Once he's...
Flip that on now.
Okay. Once he's finished his feed.
I walked straight in front of me.
Oh, have we got any more questions?
She's saying you never see the colour of the table because covered in so many markets.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's because Kristie's lazy and she only likes using one. If she's using white, she just uses one white.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of putting lots of layers of beanbag fabric because we tend to. It does get rid of those lumps, I know, and we should really do it. But do you know what it is? It's because usually we've only got either 1 or 2 beanbag fabrics that we're going to use in a session because we try and style it so that we've got one continuous colour all the way through. So for this one now, everything has been in this petrol blue colour, and we only have the one beanbag fabric that we're going to be using. So we don't tend to layer them, do we? Yeah, so when we use a white, but it'd just be a case of putting, like, do you know that really nice beigey one that we've got from Blessings? By the way, I'm getting the Blessings is going. The Blessings one, because it's got like that fluffy one side and yeah, yeah, just pop that underneath in it. But now we're gonna have to argue over colour now, aren't we? Any other questions, guys? I don't think Austin's going to be an awful lot longer. I don't like this lag. It's annoying, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't say it nearly, but did she see the beginning when we did the honeypot thing, or was it cut off?
Did you get to see us at the beginning doing the honeypot pose, the honeypot prop? Or was that part cut off? Because we had a few technical issues at the beginning and we didn't actually think we went live. So can you let us know if you actually got to see that part, please?
We were live on StreamYard, we were showing live on YouTube, I don't know what was going on.
Or maybe that's where the lag is, or maybe it was just behind.
Oh, no, it was
It wasn't.
You want to go live on YouTube?
Yeah, if you can let us know whether you did manage to see that part, if you were here for the beginning, please. Oh, that's really sad.
The stream there, I'll re-upload it via StreamYard.
Okay, so when we upload this later, once we finish the live, we'll upload the full video so you can watch it back on replay and have a little look at the bed prop at the beginning. Not the bed prop, sorry, the honeypot at the start. It's really rather annoying. But it is our first live one, isn't it? So I feel like
it's because members only.
Members only. Yeah. But we will know moving forward. So hopefully next time it will be smooth sailing. I think the next one is maternity. Is that the next live that we're doing? Can you let us know what days, if there's specific days that are better for you guys to watch live streams?
What kind of maternity do you see? Because
Yeah, we do lots of different maternity.
Silk wrapping this time.
No, it's,
a long hour already up, and we're doing a live workshop, like in-person workshop.
if you can't hear Abigail, what she said was we've got a lot of silk wrapping already up on our channel, and we've got an in-person workshop at the end of the month with us showing you how to actually do that. So we're not going to be doing that, but if there is anything else you'd like to see us do, maybe a bit of posing, or what I'd really like to do is, you know, the trend at the minute with the fabric around the light, around this. So maybe we do something like that, or I was going to say wet look, but you need somebody naked, and that's not really what we're doing alive, is it? Wrong type of members only, that, isn't it? But let us know if there's something specific you want to see us do live for maternity, and also if there's any specific days that are better for you guys, because we want to make sure that you guys can actually pop on and see us and ask us questions while we're doing it live. It's all well and good watching it back on replay, but don't get to ask the questions real time then, do you? So yeah, let us know. Austin.
Usually how we spend our newborn sessions, so don't stress.
Yeah, it is exactly how we do it.
Normally never doesn't.
Oh. Austin's having a lovely time in the corner with his bottle. Don't want to move.
Pumpkin.
He is, yeah. No, I'm good, thank you. Right.
It's happening.
Oh, okay.
What do you want?
No, I'm good, thank you.
I'll have apple please.
So we've got, I've just come up here now and realised that I'm off the camera. Sorry. Come back down here. So that is Nick who is producer Nick. Yeah, he does our podcasts for us. He usually likes to do a little bit of behind the scenes for us now and again. And yeah, he's come in to help us with the live stream. Didn't really do his job this morning, or did he?
No, he got his phone most of it.
Didn't even know.
It was absolutely chaos.
Hang on, let me give you the mic. I just feel like I can hear you over there. Okay. Yeah, the first live stream was at the chaos because I don't know. I didn't even know what happened because like we had it.
We both had different ideas of what we were actually doing.
Yeah, so we had it all planned in our head what we were going to do for a live stream this morning, which was when we were setting up for talking through the props and everything. But in Abigail's head, we were stood talking through the different props and showing you to camera.
So that's what we did last time.
And my interpretation of it was that we were going to be setting up as we do for a newborn session and talking through the props as we set them up, so you can see how we set them up and like let you know where we get bits from and stuff. But we both had different things in our head and we didn't discuss that before we went live, and then it was just all
We were like 5 minutes late tonight, and then the computer turned itself off.
yeah, then the computer turned itself off. So we were extra late for our live, so it was all a bit of a kerfuffle, wasn't it?
It was chaos. We had a big bad room. Just 5 minutes, I looked at it.
So this one's much calmer. But yeah, most of our newborn sessions, the majority of our newborn sessions are taken up with baby, feeding, comforting baby.
At this point, we told the family, I feel really rude.
We have.
have.
We've left the family to it. But yeah, so majority of it is just kind of sitting and chilling.
It says, I love his name.
It's a very cute name. Oh, sitting in the same position for too long, getting all stiff on the floor. This is why we need a table, because I don't have to sit on the floor.
I'm sitting on like a tall stool. I'm
Are you even on camera? I can't see from you.
I know that, I know.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the legs. We've been live for an hour and 5 minutes.
Have we? Oh, that's flown, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's 2012.
Is there? So there's only 2 more things that we're going to be doing now, which is baby on the, I feel like that stuff has fallen forward. Baby on the front with bum covered, nappy covered with the wrap, cute little bonnet, head on. Then once we've got that one, now if baby's not feeling it like that, then we do have a go-to where we pop them on this side, so the stuff has moved around to the side, and we'll do a side pose very similar to the one that we just did on the bed, but we'll do it on the side. And as soon as we've got the beanbag one, we will then move back over. We may as well do it over here, innit? It's easier over here. Which is the cat scratcher. So for those of you that haven't seen our video, we have an unboxing of a cat scratcher that we got off Amazon. It is like the perfect shape for putting a nice big fur over the top, wrapping baby in an egg wrap or a potato sack wrap, whatever you call it, and then popping them in that nice groove at the bottom, head on the top, and it's really easy to pose them on there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like we've seen that so many times, and we were a bit skeptical when we were like, is that actually going to happen? But it's literally pop the fur on, put baby down, and like, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I think more often than not, you need to put stuffers next to baby just so they feel a little bit more secure. But apart from that, so yeah, that is the last one. I tell you what, can I give you this mic? And I'm just going to tidy up over there a second and get the cat scratcher ready.
Yeah.
You know what I always talk about now, though. You know I'm not very good at bumping. It always ends really badly.
Yeah, or something completely off topic.
Yeah. Shall I turn the camera around so they can see what you were doing?
Yeah.
I hate it when people hold a mic like this. I feel like I'm on TikTok and I hate the trend of holding a mic. I'm going to clip it onto me. Oh. What are we doing on your bed? No, we done bed. Cat scratcher. Jesus Christ. Literally just spoke about it 3 seconds ago. So that is the cat scratcher. And done. And we've got all of these furs in 1,000 different colours. I'm saying done. I put it around the wrong way around. I feel like I need to eat something. My brain has gone to mush.
There you go. I hate it when it looks too neat. There you go. Let me turn you back round because baby is nearly ready. So if we put you here, there you go. I'm going to sort out the stuffers at the back because they've slipped.
Yes. So, can you take this blanket away from me, please? There we go. Oh, buddy, I know. You are so warm, like a little radiator. I'm going to pop baby on their front. It's all right, I'm not taking it off yet. Sorry? Oh, that was a good one, kid. That was a lovely one. Let me know if I was down the mic. Whether we caught that one on the mic. That's all right. It's okay. I'm sorry, that's probably really loud in the mic. Do you want to take it off me a second so that I can settle and I'm not shushing right on the mic? Thank you.
So like the other props now, Kristie is getting baby off to sleep in the right position so that when we put him down, he's not startling, going from on his back onto his front. Do you need to go beer?
Well done, well done. There we are. It's not bad, is it? I've got one eye open at the minute. She's checking what I'm doing. I am not like that. Thanks. I've got one eye open. It's just having a little look at what I'm doing. So I'm just going to hold him in this position now. He's very comfortable, but I don't want him moving at all. His head and neck is being supported by his hands, but he's not quite sleeping. He's not restfully sleeping. Shh, 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 shh. So until he's off heavy, I'm not going to take my hands off. I'm going to keep him in this position because this is exactly where I want him. Oh, I forgot about the bonnet.
You do bonnet off?
Yeah.
Good question, Kristie. Let's stick an act on any kid's head.
I love a bonnet and I love a headband. It's okay, kiddo, it's okay. Shh, 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 shh. There we are. Once you've done that, can you take the wrap from under my elbows, please, and pop it over his bum? I don't think we're going to see any nappy, if I'm honest, but just in case, innit, kid?
I hate this wrap because it rolls.
Okay, well, do you want to do it without then? Because I don't think
It's
it's...
fine. If you unroll it, it
Yeah.
just slowly rolls.
It does.
I can't reach it. I'll go back up to the other side.
Again, hands on all the time until we are ready to shoot.
Why is it not doing what I wanted to do?
So, I do like that actually. I quite like it that side.
Do you want me to change this side then?
Put it out slightly. Yeah, lovely, like that. Fabulous. That's lovely, it does, kiddo. We've got the scowl going on by you. Fuming. Now with this position, if baby is very settled, but absolutely does not want to go to sleep, we'll still photograph like this. You just need to make sure your hands are very, very close in case they do. Like with Austin, likes to lift his head. I do not, he is very strong, so I don't want him lifting his head.
I need to do something with it. Do you want me to tie it? I don't want to tie it in a bow.
Okay, just leave it off to the side then. They're really pretty. Okay, so I need fingers out because we've got a bit of a claw going on by here. That's right, well done. Well done, buddy. Shh, 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 shh. My hands are quite firm and as in a baby's not moving anyway. Like I'm not going to allow him to move positions, but I'm not squeezing. Shh, 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 shh. That's it, well done. Okay. So he's made himself comfy by tucking his chin right in, which we do not want, but he is shutting his eyes now. So what I'm going to do is let him go off to sleep, and then I'm going to reposition his head then so we can see. So yeah. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. Shh, 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 shh. Okay. That's it. Well done, buddy.
So he says, you're doing great. Good son, got in, good lady.
Oh, Thanks. Yeah. Do you want to take the mic? I'm afraid to talk up here because it's dark.
This is always the longest part of the session. It's just waiting for baby to settle. It's a big sigh. He's so strong, his neck is really strong. It's okay. Okay. I don't feel like we're going to do the front pose. I don't feel like we're going to go heavy enough for it. So, do you want to move the beanbag? We're going to do side pose instead of it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if there's a lot of muscle and heavy breathing when I wrestle the beanbags. Is that too high?
Are we doing both elbows out on the board side?
It's up to you.
What we're doing? Because that'll be fine, both elbows
Let's
out.
do both elbows out. Oh, let me open the door for you because it is so heavy. There you go. Wow. Okay. It's in you. I got the mic on. 2 seconds. Sorry. Right, so we've moved the stuffers over to the side now because baby wasn't feeling being on his belly anymore. So Kristie's settling back down. Kristie's settling the baby back down. She's not settling down. And we're going to try to repose and do a different pose instead.
I feel like that stuff that's on the top needs to come round that way a little bit more. And I don't know if I'm going to lift this elbow, but I think we're going to be crushed in one leg.
Okay. Which way does it need to go? Towards the back or the front?
Towards the side. Yeah.
I don't really know what pose we're going for now, so I will take your lead.
Same as the bed.
Oh, okay. Oh, the postman's at the front door. Guys, you're going to have to come to the front door with me.
Just a minute. Thank you.
Wasn't anything exciting. How annoying. Oh. Wasn't anything exciting.
What's time looking like? Because,
It's 12 o'clock.
okay, we'll give him another 5 minutes beer now. And if he's not feeling it, I'm going to wrap him and we'll move on to the fur because he'll
We can just go straight on to the fur one and like see how he goes with that one later.
Oh, yeah, okay. Should we do that then?
Yeah.
I don't know much about you.
We are going to move on to wrapping and put him on the fur with the cat scratcher, just because he needs a little bit more settling. And then we'll come back to the beanbag if we have time at the end.
I think because he's a little, I might put a wrap underneath. Would you be able to get me like a skin tone, please?
We really need another mic.
We do need another mic. So because baby's so little, I want to put another, am I in shot, Nick, or do I need to go on the floor? Okay. So we're going to do a skin tone stretch wrap underneath, just so we can get a little bit more of a nice smooth round egg wrap. Otherwise, when baby's little, you tend to have elbows and knees and ankles and heels and bits and pieces sticking out, toes. So to avoid all of the jaunty angles, we're going to wrap first with a skin tone wrap and then over the top then with the colour wrap that we want. Oh, nice. Oh, this is one we were talking about just now when we had the blessings one. Can you put a finger on dummy for me, please? Oh, buddy. I know. Shh. Oh my God, your hands are like ice cubes.
I don't know why it shocks you every time.
You could be a vampire.
I told you just the same.
Ta. Like that.
Oh, it's hard for Nicky though.
Oh, buddy, what's going on? You okay? Shh. Okay, so I'm going to pass you the mic because there's going to be a lot of shushing and a lot of...
Kristie's asking me to explain what she's doing, but I don't really know what she's putting it. We're going to wrap with an under wrap first.
Did you see me catch that then?
I did. Kristie's got terrible reflexes when it comes to dummies because her little boy never had one. So the first wrap is just a skin colour wrap, just to keep arms and legs where we need them, and
You're okay. You're okay.
to give it a bit of a fuller looking wrap at the end. Once baby's got the first couple, not once Kristie gets the first couple of,
I'm going to take the bonnet off a minute because it's getting annoying me that way. I do want to pull on it.
once she's got through the first couple of goes round, baby should settle because they're a lot warmer and more cutched in and more comforted. So this bit is always a little bit louder than the rest. So this is just a really simple egg wrap or potato sack wrap. They're both exactly the same thing. We've got actual visuals explaining step by step of how to do this on our channel if you need to watch a tutorial on that specifically.
That's better idea there. That's a better idea.
And then we're going to go in with the petrol blue wrap over the top. He has already escaped the sprinkle wrap.
We're nearly there. Okay. So now the baby feels nice and secure. Hopefully, we'll drop off nice and heavy for us now. So now that we've got him into the wrap and we've got the bonnet on, get him into position now on the curly fur. No, it's not a curly fur. What's this called?
Just a fit.
Fur. Straight fur.
I tried to look for a fix that looked really, like, uniformly.
So, baby wasn't feeling being naked, but that's fine, you're naked though. And nobody likes being naked. So usually, like what just happened, when baby's not feeling it, put them in a wrap and they just feel nice and secure. And they settle a lot easier. And that will always be our go-to if we have a little bit of a fussy baby and they're just not feeling it. Do a nice full wrap. So I don't know if you noticed, but the first wrap wasn't cutting it and baby wasn't feeling secure enough. So I'm glad we went in with 2 wraps because the second one was what made baby feel nice and secure and got him to fall asleep. So, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let me take it off. So I'm just going to pop it down on the fur. Oh. I do need one under his neck here, please.
I've also positioned this in the completely wrong position.
Okay. Do you want to put that where you want it then before I put him down? Because I don't know. Oh, I need to know where we are before I put him down. Lovely. So I'm just making sure that the stuff that we've got in there is supporting underneath baby's neck. I want his chin nice and high so that it's not tucked down into his neck, basically. Oh no, so now I'll pull that in tight in a second. Let me get his hands down. Just going to pop hands out onto the side. So it's holding onto the side of the wrap. I'm waiting for his fingers to relax a little bit, so I know that he's going off a little bit heavier before I let go. And then that last edge of the wrap, it wasn't tucked into anything behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in nice and tight and then tuck it under his bum. I find with that top layer, if you tuck it in before you put him down, there always wrinkles. So I wait for him to do all his wriggling. And when we know we're in position, then I can pull it nice and tight to take out all the wrinkles in the fabric. Don't know why, but the edges of this fabric roll something terrible. Drives me on the bend. Oh, didn't want that, did we, kid?
I like to put your head down before you stand up.
Okay. Take the dummy off me, please. Okay. Do you want to take a picture for me in this angle so I can see where we're going and what we look like and if I need to lift chin,
You need
please?
to lift chin and I think I need to retie the bonnet on the other side so we can see the tie. Well, we can use the tie.
I don't really want to retie that a second. If I can get ahead right and we can still see it, then I would prefer that to happen. There we are, kiddo, well done. Shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 shh.
That's not handy, right.
Is that it?
I still think the tie should be inside, but we're always making sure that I'm not talking to the camera, so thing. We're always making sure we're shooting down the nose, not the nose.
Yeah.
The tie
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Oh, but it looks so beautiful.
You better call that.
Okay.
This week I never just shoot down the nose and then shoot up the nose. I wasn't ready to show you. I'm just making sure.
Okay. Do you know what? I'm not going to tie it in a bow.
No, just, yeah, leave like that and then we can go strings.
Well, these are funny little noises. These are squeaky little noises.
We put the shape back up. When he's
Yeah,
ready.
I'm waiting for him to settle. Where did I put the dummy?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as we got it. I'm not going to use it now. I just want to make sure it was there. I wasn't going to sit on it. There we are, pretty well done. There we go.
We've got the stuff now.
Do you need me to lift the side of the fur?
You got it,
Here?
yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, go get it on those things. Oh, is it done? Hold on.
Have I done it before? It's worth always going back, looking at the back of your camera and making those adjustments. The amount of times that we thought we've nailed it and we go back to the computer and go, oh, if we just moved that hand there or that finger. So, beautiful.
You just, yeah. Yeah, got it.
Okay, so we've got this one. If I'm honest, I don't think Yeah, I don't think we're going to go back to the last one that we didn't manage to get, only because baby just wasn't feeling it being naked, and I don't want to stress him out anymore. We've done plenty today, and if you were watching back on replay and you want to ask us any questions on anything that we've done today, just let us know in the comments, because we can always come back to you and answer any questions. Even though you missed us live, we can still answer the questions. Here we are, Betty. So that was baby Austin. He did marvellous. And yeah, let us know, guys, what days are best for you for lives from now on for members, and what you'd like to see. So what you want us to show you next time. Yeah, leave us a comment, and we'll see you again soon, guys.